On page 346, they are going to have you practice listing out your multiples. I think in my last video I was accidentally saying factors. I meant to say multiples. When you're looking for common denominators, it's really important that you know your multiples. This is why we were practicing multiples in class. So at the top here, it's going to have you list the multiples of 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8. I want to take a look at the first one on page 347. Number 2 says 1/2 and 1/4. Let's find two fractions that have the same denominator that do not change what these represent. So let's go ahead and look at the screen. I am going to draw a box. And I am going to draw a line and shade in 1/2. This is my half. Now I need to do the other one, which is a 1/4. So I'm going to draw a box and I'm going to draw 4 squares. And I'm going to write 1/4 underneath. Shade in that box. So the very first thing that they want you to do is take a look at the denominators and make a little chart. And list out the multiples of each denominator. So I am going to start with the 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, let's do the 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16. What is the smallest, the least common denominator that I could use? The smallest number of cuts into these squares that these both have in common. That would be the 4s. They both have a common multiple of 4. All right, let's take a look at our boxes. This one is already cut up into 4s. This one's not cut up into 4s yet, so let's go ahead and fix that. All right, now it's cut up into 4s. And this now no longer just 1/2. It still represents 1/2, but now we have more than just 2 parts. We now have 4 parts, okay? And we now have 2 parts that are filled in. So now we have 2/4 and 1/4. Both have the same common denominator. So the answer for number 2 would be to list out 2/4 and 1/4. That is how you discover the common denominator.